Is China the only option when it comes to drop shipping? Keep watching and I'll tell you if it's true or not. But before you do that, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go to shopify.now at shopify.now on Instagram and share this with anyone that would like to make money online. I am personally answering all your questions. And today we're going to be talking about the question that I recently received a lot, especially in the light of coronavirus. Is China my only option? And first of all, I'm not a medical professional and I'm not going to interpret anything from a medical standpoint that happens with a virus. But I know one thing. Remember the Black Plague that killed half of world population, even more. Even in that time when the people were dying, some businesses were making money. So look very deep in yourself and see the fear. And see maybe coronavirus as an excuse not to do things or be scared. Now, obviously, it's something that you have to be concerned with, careful about, but under no circumstances you have to be fearful, because fear paralyzes you in life. Now, of course, here we're talking about business, so be concerned but not fearful. And then also get educated as far as what is going on. You know, the virus going in the city of Wuhan. If you go, you have to drive a few hours actually from Shanghai. It's more like inland town, and obviously it's town been on lockout for a while. But obviously I had my successful Shopify store that generated $277,000. Most of my vendors was actually on the coast, Shanghai and Hong Kong area, right, and in between, couple in Beijing. But that's about it. You know, I didn't have any vendors in Wuhan. So obviously in this situation you have to understand, people asking me a lot, does virus transmit through the surfaces? Virus remain, again, it's according to the scientists. So I just repeat what they say. Virus could remain on surfaces for a couple hours and then it dies. Virus transmitted through coughing and sneezing, obviously. So in this situation, we all also just had Chinese celebration. Many people, it's a lengthy celebration if you've never done business with China. You know, people are taking three weeks holiday, and then they have so many orders they have to fulfill, plus now scare of coronavirus, plus New Year, so people experience delay, there is interruption in supply chains, but now it's come back to normal. You have to contact your vendor. If you do business, contact your vendor and say, what is the delay? And then it's just common sense, right? And then depending on the information you get from Chinese vendor, because they could be located in different cities, they could not be affected at all or somewhat affected. Depending on what you hear from your vendor, make adjustment to what you do. Like maybe you need to slow down your Facebook ads, maybe you need to stop them for a while. And always, a virus or not virus, be very open and transparent with your customers. They will appreciate it. Just email them and say, your item is going to be delayed, delivery going to be delayed. And I would say to put on your front page, if you do that, you know, just like with red capital letters, say, due to coronavirus, some shipment going to be delayed. So people would definitely appreciate, customer would definitely appreciate your transparency as a Shopify store owner, and they will stick with you. Don't worry that you scare people. People are gonna run away. If you're transparent, they will stick with you. So now, big company like Starbucks back to normal. On February 27th, Starbucks reported that they almost back to normal. They still have some store, like 25% of store closed in Wuhan area and other areas. But if Starbucks go back to business, then you understand, obviously they do a $1 billion company, one of the biggest, they do very serious research. So, but if anything you can learn from this coronavirus, not to put eggs in one basket, and that's the universal truth now. Let me go real quick through our alternatives. You can start to develop these alternatives right away. First of all, when you go to the AliExpress, on the very top you can click drop down menu ship from. You can ship from United States to United States, like in my case, I assume from UK and France and big countries. So you don't have to ship from China. Now China has still better selection, but sometimes people concerned about shipping time. In addition to that, from US you pay a little bit more for the item because it takes money to bring it to United States, let's say, but the shipping time you cut in 3 times almost. Instead of 3 to 3 weeks, it's probably gonna be in your customer mailbox in 6 days or something like that. So ship from different countries, and then start to develop things like print-on-demand items. When you print on T-shirt or coffee mug, curtain, shower curtain, and there is Printful in Printify company that I use. You can actually click on a link and see my beginner guide for Shopify, and you will see links of Printful in Printify. So you sell T-shirt, let's say, on your site. When somebody buys, Printful or Printify, they print T-shirt on demand and ship to your customer. And if you sell T-shirt for $24.95 and it takes you $7 to print it with this company, then you keep the price different. Print on demand, very hot. People made $1 million on print on demand. Also, there is custom engraved jewelry company like Shine On and other companies. So it's all from within United States. And if you live in France or UK or somewhere in Europe or Asia, be creative. Now, you can sell your own product. Let's say if you're an artist, you have your paintings or sculptures or whatever. Or if you invented a product. I know one person here in the United States. I went this mastermind conference. So they actually sell $1 million per month now. They invented a unique product, obviously. So they have a warehouse with protection and everything like that. But you can sell. There is a bunch of stuff you can sell. So China definitely is not your only option, but China has to be a part of your options, and obviously is everything else. We hope, we pray, right, the virus is going to be over. Not so much even business, I mean human lives and everything. We want people to be alive and stay safe, and business is secondary, because if you have no health, business doesn't really matter. But use this time to educate yourself and to introduce these things. Now definitely if you're not educated, I always say 97% of people in e-commerce and Shopify in particular fail. And this is a huge percentage of people. So educate. The more you learn, the more you earn. All right. So I have a bunch of resources. I already mentioned beginner guide for Shopify, link in bio. I also have a blueprint tutorial. Now in the beginner guide for Shopify, I have 5 pages PDF, a lot of information with a lot of useful link. Usually people sell this type of information. I give it for free, print it out, put it on your refrigerator, pin it to the wall so you can study. And then watch my webinar, blueprint tutorial webinar. I take you inside of AliExpress. I show you how to find hot items. I show you all major mistakes, how to avoid, how to set up your Shopify, how to set up your Facebook advertising. And then there is different level. If you stay please to the very end, because it's a free information, I offer my blueprint tutorial. This is for people that more serious, and as you know, my store generated 277,000. In this tutorial I reveal all my items, all Facebook ads. You will see all real sales. All you need to do is to replicate my success, and the shortest path to success is replicate somebody's success. So I will do free audit with it to purchase of tutorial of Shopify, Facebook. You have orientation call with me, so it's like a VIP level for my students. If you have any question, please DM me, share this, tag your friends, whoever wants to make money online. I am always available for you guys personally. I promise I answer every question. Hopefully this helpful, and I talk to you in the next episode.